tone, please provide your zip code and degree of infestation. A zombie response team will be dispatched to your area as soon as possible.
Alright, here we are. Sunday group stage of IGTS 2020. We're gonna have France A versus Belgium. Hong Kong versus Indonesia B is also taking place at the same time, but currently we only have one streamer awake, so here we are. And we actually have the correct roster for France this time. So welcome everybody to this. Apparently there's some kind of fruit catching tournament going on right now. They're in the finals. I believe it's South Korea versus China. Something about a grand finals bracket reset of Catch a World Cup. Looks like we're going to be starting off the warm-ups with TS Love, which I have some past trauma with this song. The first tournament I played in was a very hard map. But I don't think this is the same version. This one may actually be fun. Never mind, we have some French memes. My English is not going to be so good because my talking is not going to be so good due to not enough sleep. That's what I'm going with. Waiting on the actual warm-up selection. Apparently the last two were memes. Currently we have a standard map playing in the background. This is definitely not it. Alright, there we go. Looming shadow of a tree long gone. This looks like an actual possible warm-up map. Of course it did not load in properly to the tournament client. Every time you switch songs, it gives a chance the tournament client breaks. So anytime you pick extra fake warm-ups, you're probably going to break the streamer. So good job, friends. Thank you. Gonna go quickly restart the client and maybe we'll actually get to see a warm-up. Nope, that definitely didn't work. Okay, well, we'll see the second warm-up. There is one alternative thing we can try. We'll try that out. Nope, I got nothing. It's just broken. Just so you have an idea of what I'm looking at right now, it looks like this. So that's probably not going to make Benjo very happy, I'm guessing. We'll be right back after this warm-up completes. There we go, now it loaded. Unfortunately, we're missing Belgium because I've hit my maximum tournament clients allowed at one time. But it'll fix itself soon. Something about this doesn't seem right. Oh, they're done. Alright. So that was France's warm-up. Now we're gonna see Belgium's warm-up. Belgium, of course, only has 2 players. It's Zenosi and Shigatori 123. We got a From's warm-up. Alright. Nifty map. It's pretty crazy. Just watch, you'll see what I mean. This is a match between mid-seed France and low-seed Belgium. Looks like Shigatori's decided to start without everybody else, so that seems fair. It's not an IGTS warm-up without half the clients being broken. Alright, I think we're finally caught up. Friends with the slight advantage so far on our second warm-up. It is still warm-ups. Doesn't actually count towards the match score, but then again, if you win the warm-up, you know, you basically won the match at that point, right? Just gotta wait for it to buffer. That is a good point. Keep a case. Alternatively, you can do the Indonesia route and make it completely unreadable national anthem map like they did that year. Well, they have already finished and they're moving on to the rolls. Looks like Belgium won the roll. Which you will see in chat in just a moment. $70 to $53, so that means France will be banning first. In this group, France has 1 win, Belgium has 1 loss. I'm going to start off with a ban of Hidden 1, Fire, Fire. Belgium banning Double Time 1, so no Fan Lady map this time. Oh, it's Singapore, not Indonesia. I'm sorry. I hate that. Get you guys confused. Sorry about that. I think there are like 2 or 3 different versions of that too. Yeah. Also check out the Furiosa Melodia map from IGTS 2018. It's quality map. It's a good one. Yeah, that makes sense. And then you have Poland, which is hard rock version for you guys. Alright, we're starting with Nomad 1 clock strikes. Three and a half minutes of Chromax. The reason why warm maps are ridiculous is because people like to pick fun warm-ups. Usually you'll see a lot of maps that you would never see in the match. Oh yeah, that too. Also, because a lot of players will pick their own maps, and it may not be maybe their first time mapping. So hey, what is SV? I'll use that as much as possible. Ah yes, thanks for the reminder. Warm-ups are done. This is the actual match now. And we've lost Shigetori already. Off to a great start. Belgium out to an early lead thanks to some better accuracy so far. In particular, GTSOSU with up over 99% early on. If France can win this match, they have a very good chance of advancing to the round of 16, as they do already have one win. Of course, they do still have their match with United States A at 19 UTC. So is Chile at 21. So a lot of matches left to play in this group. Anyways, looking back at this one, we have a pair of misses, one from Fenrir, one from Shigetori at almost the same time, finally dropping the FCs. France does have the lead, as they do have slightly better accuracy. Yeah, I woke up at 6 a.m. To do the previous block, and I was supposed to be the second stream, but guess we passed out, so welcome. I think it'd be good to have, you know, one of the main streamer slash host be well rested in time for the previews. That way we have the correct people on it and the correct map pool. Map pool preview, by the way, coming out at 15 UTC in about an hour and 40 minutes. Nix is still holding on to the 99.5% FC. GTSOSU with a 99.3. We do get another miss from Fenrir. That's going to make this very close as we approach the ending. Oh, Ixis misses as well. Oh, that's going to be a disaster for France. And we're now buffering. We've lost Shigetori again. We're gonna have to check the MP link on this one, I suspect. Alright, so you're not seeing it on stream, but France did win this point by 3,800 points. $6,000 point difference between Ixis and GTSOSU, and a 2,000 advantage actually for Shigetori over Fenrir at the end. Yeah, the point will go to France despite a few untimely misses, but the accuracy carried the way. And that was a breakpoint. That was Belgium's pick. So France barely pulling that one off, and they get to pick next. Going with Hard Rock 1, Singularity. And we'll be seeing them fully taking advantage of the fact that they have 5 players, bringing in Heart Swim and Victor for this Hard Rock map. Alright, we have early on a few 100s across the board. Actually no, Victor's still holding on to the double S, but Belgium holds on to the lead as they do have better overall accuracy for now. Scores are moving back and forth though, as we pick up a few more 100s. It is OD7 when you have Hard Rock applied, so it is a little harder to act than some of the other maps. Now we're getting into some of the more interesting rhythm sections. Players still holding on pretty well. Oh, no, wait, hold on. Sensei actually missed. I missed that entirely. And that's going to allow France to pull away on this one. Victor's still holding on to the double S through 2/3 of the map. And it looks like that's going to hold. France with about a 80,000 point lead coming up on the ending. And we do get another miss from Zensev, which means, yep, they're going to be 2-0. Question is, will Victor get the perfect score? And yes, 105.99999, rounding error. With a nice sub 100 UR on that double S. Shigetori actually beat out Heartswim on that one by 2 100s. But yeah, France taking their first pick, going ahead 2-0. And we will now see Belgium's next pick. This isn't the only match happening right now. We also have Hong Kong versus Indonesia. Hong Kong currently leads 2-0 as well. Having won Nomad 4 and Hidden 1. Alright, we're going to see Cold Rain for Mod 1. Victor's going to take a rest, bring in Ixis, and looks like we have another sub. Oh wow, I just noticed the score on the previous map. Hong Kong won, Hidden won by 9,000 points. Each of the players, there was a 6,000 point difference on the top players and a 3,000 point difference on the second players. That one was very close. And they're playing the family map now, which we won't see in this match as it was banned. And we're missing Ixis. Alright, well, what is it with this match? I guess it is right around 13-14 UTC on the weekend, which is time where so many tournaments are playing at the same time. You would have a few bencho issues. Alright, we're back to normal. We got an early miss from Zenitsu. But, thanks to accuracy and a miss from Victor on Hard Rock, Belgium will take the lead now. We do have 2 Hard Rocks from France, of course. You can see the nodes zooming really fast. And 1 hidden, 1 Hard Rock from Belgium. The last remaining FCs are the 2 bottom players, Ixis and Shigetori, both holding on to their FCs with Hard Rock. Ixis has pulled ahead on accuracy. However, on the top slots, we've got Zenitsu Hidden, currently ahead of Victor by a fairly sizable amount thanks to about 2% better accuracy. It's definitely harder to act this one with Hard Rock. As long as you can read Hidden, you should be able to get pretty good act. Combo balance out. Oh, and Zenitsu does pick up another miss. And lead swings over to France pretty much immediately. So that's a really unfortunate miss for Belgium right there. Hard Rock has a higher score, but I don't think it does in Taiko. I think that's the only standard. Because the perfect score is 1.06 million. for both. So, France taking another breakpoint. Everybody's score is a little below 1 million, so it was pretty close. But we do get the FCs from Ixis and Shigetori. Really? I thought Hidden was 1.06 as well. Did not know that. Alright, we've got Nomad 3 Singularity Alter Ego as our next pick from France. Hong Kong did manage to take a third point as both of their players managed to FC the Finlandia map, sure, with a 98.87. It was actually a pretty close map. Indonesia, both players with over 700 combo, but it looks like they just broke really late. And we're underway with our fourth map. Everybody hitting the finishers off the start, and so far everybody's still holding on to perfect scores. And immediately when I say that, Shigetori's gonna pick up our first miss, and Zenus is gonna miss as well. I was gonna say pick up 100, but then he missed mid-sentence. We're also picking up a 100, so that leaves Ixis with the final double that's gone too. 60,000 point lead for France coming into the break. Actually, is this a long enough break for it to actually show the scores? Because it's like one note every two bars. I miss when we had actual breaks in songs instead of a note every 2 bars to fill gaps. So Belgium's recovered from their early misses, but unfortunately for them, France is still FCing both players with very good accuracy as well. Oh, and then we do get a double break from Belgium. So France takes their 4th point and now is on match point. 100 from Ixis right there. Very solid Nomad play. Mirror with the exactly 99% FC as well. It's a high 100 double S from Ixis. Alright, let's see, what are we going with next? Belgium with one more pick to try to turn this around. Alright, so we're on double time too. Other match is currently playing Clock Strikes. It's between Hong Kong and Indonesia B? Yes, Indonesia B. They're still going on. It's currently 3-0 in favor of Hong Kong. Apparently it's 4-0 now. They just finished. No, they're still going. It's still 3-0. Hong Kong was the winners of IGTS 2019. They do have one player returning from that team, who's currently leading the team, Shakuro. They didn't manage to get into the top seeds though. They finished 9th, slightly below the required 8th place. Alright, well we're on our way here. France pulls ahead with better accuracy on the double time, as Zenesi's got some troubles early on. Shigetori will miss as well. Shigeru's not the captain. Oh, okay. Never mind. Alright, so right now we're sitting with a 99% accuracy on Mimmer, leading the way for France. Makes us not far behind. This will not be the last map for these teams this weekend, as they both have matches later today. Belgium faces Chile, and France A faces United States A at, let's see, what time are those matches? 18 UTC and 19 UTC. Remember finally breaking and dropping under 99, but they do still have a 200,000 point lead. Four-way FC on Nomad 1 on the other match. Hong Kong winning thanks to slightly better accuracy. So they are on match point over there as well. Coming up on the ending here, France A will be winning this match. Very good score there, 2.14 million from a team on double time. That is very good. 98.85 for Maxis, pulling off the FC. Actually, we only had one miss from 3 of the players. Very good comboing, at least. And yeah, it looks like France has a very good chance of advancing. Actually, maybe definitely advancing, especially with the 5-0 win. That should put them over the top, as they are now 2-0 after beating Chile yesterday. I guess we'll go checking in the other match in a moment, once I figure out how to switch to their match. So yeah, congratulations to France on taking this match 5-0. We actually have the correct roster on stream this time. Unfortunately, Victor gets the white line through his name. And take a look at the schedule. We know that Hong Kong is 4-0. And we're gonna go take a look at what's happening there.